Welcome in my loves. It is your girl Gabrielle. Y'all, we are going live. Hello. What's up, y'all? Hey, y'all, what is good? Welcome in, everyone. Hello, my loves. It is your girl Gabrielle Reyes. Y'all know me as One Great Vegan, and as you can tell, we back in the kitchen today. We are gonna be vibing, and I'm really so excited about this recipe because I actually just went to an event with a bunch of my friends in Miami, and I actually made a charcuterie board, and I was like, you know what? I'm pretty good at doing this. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I have a certain eye that kind of makes it pretty simple to create a charcuterie board, and so I just wanted to hop on here, kind of chit chat with y'all about the different items I'm using, the ingredients, and kind of just like chit chat about how you can make veganism, plant-based, eating the rainbow accessible. So welcome in, everyone. We are streaming on Instagram. So what's up there? We got TikTok and YouTube, and then also my people, my homies at Facebook, y'all. So I'm really grateful y'all are joining me on this beautiful Sunday fun day. We vibing in the kitchen. And what I love about this recipe is honestly, you can just grab whatever you got. Don't even worry about it. You might need to go out and buy like a dip or some kind of like hummus or something like that. But I suggest if you are trying to build a charcuterie board, start from stuff you already have. Start from that inspiration and like truly just kind of see where it goes. I actually just had an episode of Deliciously Entertaining come out on Tastemade, so y'all go watch it. Go watch it. Go to Tastemade right now and go watch it because I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we had so much fun in the episode, and I actually made a brunch charcuterie board. So seeing that and all the other things that have been going on recently with charcuterie boards, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. So the first thing I'm gonna be using is actually some Trader Joe's vegan caramelized onion dip. Y'all, I've had these for a while. I'm not even gonna lie. I've had these in my fridge for almost too long, but why not use them at this time? Now is the time to use it. So what I like to do, if I don't have like a full container of dip that I'm gonna place in the middle of my charcuterie board like that, what I like to do is actually get out some smaller containers. And since I have two dips, I'm gonna use two different containers. And also, y'all, hummus is a super simple way that you can honestly have like a easy, delicious dip. I suggest adding in ingredients like blending in some jalapeno or some buffalo sauce or, you know, like some za'atar seasoning or something that's gonna give it a little extra zestiness. I'm just gonna pour in the remainder of whatever sauce I got left. I'm just gonna pour it into my little containers here. Boom, beautiful. And I always like to start off with my dips because I feel like it honestly sets the stage for the entire charcuterie board. So I'm adding in my caramelized onion dip into my other little glass container. And you don't need anything fancy. You don't need like a huge board. I'm actually not even using a cutting board to build this on. This is actually a tray that I've had for years. So you don't need anything fancy to feel fancy. You know what I'm saying? To feel a little bougie with your situation. All right. It stayed good. Dang. All right, so I like to play with different angles and dynamics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually place these on opposing corners, and that's gonna kind of set the stage for everything else that's gonna be based around it. So now, honestly, at this point, it's kind of like have fun, get creative, do whatever you gotta do. I think first I'm gonna add in some grapes because grapes not only have a lot of surface area that they take up on the charcuterie board, but I mean, they're healthy, it's fresh, it's vibrant, and it's a really good way. Actually, let me get out some scissors so I can chop them up a little bit smaller. It's a really good way that you can kind of disperse and kind of put things in the corner because we're gonna build all of this out to completely cover it. So I'm just gonna put these in opposing corners as well. I'll come back to the grapes. We'll do some other things. We also have pineapple that I'm gonna use to kind of fill in some places. Now I've got my sauces, I got my fresh fruit. Next, I want to add in some other bigger, bulkier items that are gonna take up more surface area. So I have some dried fruit. These are some sweet persimmons. I love sweet persimmons. Trader Joe's got me hooked. I started buying them there. And then I saw at Costco they had these, and I was like, oh yes, absolutely getting those. So very cute, dynamic. You can chop these up. You can turn them into little cubes or whatever, kind of mess around with it. You know, here's another fun fact. I hope y'all see this on my board. So over here I have an orange sauce, right? Over here I have a white sauce. I really like to play with dynamics of color. So I'm not gonna place an orange fruit next to the orange sauce. Instead, I'm actually gonna build it next to the opposing color, because then it's gonna look so like bursts of color coming from anywhere, opposed to just one flat color everywhere. And that can kind of happen when you're building a charcuterie board, honestly, because all of the colors can start to kind of look a little brown, a little, you know, kind of simple, you know, especially if you're not building a vegan charcuterie board. It can look like, you know, obviously meats and cheeses and stuff like that. But honestly, that's why I also love building plant-based, because there's always that element of vibrancy. And so, yeah, I'm just adding a few pieces over there. We might come back to this. And, ooh, I got some popcorn over here. So let's add in a splash of popcorn. Popcorn is fun. It's salty. You know, maybe you have a little kettle cooked popcorn. I'm gonna put this in the corner over here. Just kind of build it up just a touch. And I really want everybody to have kind of like a, whatever they desire. If you want sweet, get sweet. If you want spicy, get spicy. I'm gonna have some different elements of everything. Next, ooh, let's incorporate our cheeses. Oh, I just pulled out everything literally this morning, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a charcuterie board. That's what we're gonna do today. All right, so y'all know I'm obsessed with Follow Your Heart. I also have these Baby Bell cheeses that I use anytime I build a charcuterie board. Baby Bell is one of those brands that's like super recognizable, and people are like, oh yeah, I've definitely seen that before. And so they don't even question if it's vegan. So I suggest if you're trying to like, you know, get your family members, maybe the kids in your house to eat a little bit more plant-based, these Baby Bell, these good, I ain't gonna lie. Especially if you leave them out for a little bit, that's when they really be hitting. A lot of people will be like, ooh, I don't like them. That's great. It's probably because whenever you grew up, the cheese style you grew up eating. I grew up eating Baby Bell, so I really, really enjoyed them. And I'm so glad when they came out with plant-based one. So what I like to do with my cheese, y'all, is I really like to just kind of slice it down into some kind of different shape. Typically, it's going to be a square, but you can do triangles, rectangles, circles if you have other kind of equipment with you. And yet again, we're going back to playing around with that dynamic color, and you want to really make sure you're not putting all the same colors in one place. I'll give you all another example. So I have white over here for my sauce. I have white over here for my popcorn. So what am I going to do? I'm going to play with that juxtaposition, and I'm actually going to place my cheese over here by the vibrancy of the green. And I'm just tucking it underneath one another and kind of building, honestly, like a little floor for some of my other ingredients to rest on. But cheese is going to be a really big thing when you build a charcuterie board. Of course, people are going to expect it. I always suggest this cheese right here, Follow Your Heart smoked Gouda. Y'all take a screenshot. Okay, because y'all, this right here is so good. There's something about the flavor that's just like, it brings me back. I was such a cheese girl growing up, and I had lactose intolerance, like, duh, we all do. But like, I was struggling. My stomach was suffering. And then I stopped eating cheese, but I was still, you know, consuming dairy. Never really understood what was happening. And then once I stopped, literally my bloating, gone. Absolutely gone. And I was like, oh, this makes sense. Like my body was unable to digest it. So there's so many different ways that you can do plant-based cheese. I love trying out versions that are more like plant-based focused, so made out of maybe like cashews or oats, or maybe simpler ingredients. And then there's some that are like a little bit more processed. And if that's your path and that's what you want to do, listen, go live your life. Live your dreams, eat your vegan cheese, okay? Live your life and live your dreams. Eat your vegan cheese. Hey, live your life and live your dreams. Eat your vegan cheese. One more time. Live your life and live your dreams. Eat your vegan cheese. All right, I'm gonna say it again, and I hope y'all say it to yourselves, because you better live your life. And if anybody's like, "Ooh, vegan cheese don't taste like normal cheese," it's okay. I think it tastes good. That is what works for me. So as you can see, what I'm doing, y'all, I'm just building it out around the freshness. Maybe you have some ingredients at home right now. Maybe you're inspired. Maybe you're kind of pulling things out of the fridge. Maybe you got a little cutting board, and maybe you're cooking along with me. And that is amazing. If you are, be sure to send me a photo of your finished product. I really hope y'all take away things from these classes and learn something that really inspires you to not just eat vegan, but just like live a truly more abundant life. That's about kindness, that's about abundance, that's about opportunities, and taking what you got and working with it. So, speaking of working with it, I'm gonna finish off these cheese slices, kind of tuck them into the corner. And now, let's see what else I wanna mess with. I think it's time to bring out a little sweetness. These siete cookies. Okay, number one, they sent them to me and I didn't try them for a while, maybe like a month or so. And then when I opened them, I was like, oh, I've been sleeping. They're gluten-free, they're vegan, grain-free, so delicious. We really like the chocolate chip ones the best, honestly. Those, oh, they be hitting. They're so good. I love them. Okay, might have to sneak a little snack. Hey, hey. All right. I'm gonna build this out over here. Just gonna layer a few cookies because we're gonna build out so much more. And if you really want to have variety, you know, you don't gotta lay down the whole bag, right? You just put a 5 or 6 of each element, especially depending on whoever you're having at your experience. Now I have some nuts. I love incorporating nuts, protein. Also, you want to build something that there's recognizable ingredients, but there's also fun things for people to explore and experience. So, recognizable ingredient, pecans, nuts, seeds, pickles, grapes, strawberries, fresh fruit. If I had strawberry, y'all know it would have been on here. All right, I'm gonna put that right there. I'm gonna build more even around it. Kind of just let it flow, let the spirit, let the energy go, kind of see how it comes out. And that's what's cool about it. If you just grab whatever ingredients, you can kind of be like, oh, okay, well, this works, this works. Now I have some medjool dates. Oh, y'all know I love medjool dates. They are, I mean, truthfully, what's beautiful about medjool dates is you see how in so many cultures, they're utilized not just for their deliciousness, not just for their sweetness, but truly for the abundance of medicinal properties. Y'all look into medjool dates. They're fibrous, iron rich, delicious, a natural sweetener. If you're looking to cut down on the artificial sweeteners, maybe even the agave, the maple syrup, this your girl right here. Now these are juicy and they still have the pits in them. You can de-pit them if you want to. I'm actually gonna just kind of like go for it because I know the people who I'm feeding this to know exactly what's up in here and they're gonna be all good with that. All right, so I'm just lining these up right next to my cookie. I don't need too many. Medjool dates sometimes freak people out. They're like, ooh, what is it? Why does it look like that? And I'm like, because it's delicious. And ooh, see. All right, let's see what else. I think it's time to get into kind of chopping up some of our ingredients. I love pickles, y'all. You know, one of the most common questions I get, truthfully, is how do you eat so abundantly, so like hearty, so like junk foody, and stay lean? And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, this is a hack for your snack, pickles. Sometimes I crave something sweet, and sometimes I have potato chips. Y'all know I'm obsessed with potato chips. And then sometimes I'm like, you know what? Sometimes I crave something salty. Potato chips are salty. And sometimes I don't want the oil though. You know, sometimes I just want something that's salty but yet fresh. And if you're cool with pickles, great. Some people are not into pickles. Me, especially a good pickle. A very good pickle. And this brand, the spicy, the Bubblies pickle, this right here. Always crispy, tangy. Oh, so good. So I'm just gonna chop a little bit of this right here. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Just that little zestiness. Anytime I get pickled vegetables, they're always spicy. Like there's something, I can't eat just like pickled vegetables by themselves. I can, I will. I don't really like to though. I'm like, I would prefer if I just got to eat strictly spicy pickles. I think I'm actually, you know, I was thinking about laying these down, but since they're wet, that's also something to be aware of. You know, you don't really want wet ingredients kind of just sitting there because that juice will soak out into the cookies and into all that. So we don't even need to do that. We got our pickle. That's good enough. I got a snack. Beautiful. Now, let's see, we got some granola. Definitely have to do the crackers. I have these truffles. I actually want to use these truffles. That's it. And another amazing brand. Honestly, I pulled out all the good ones today. They make these amazing little snacks that are truly just mango and apple or mango and lime. Super simple way to just get in your fruits and vegetables. And I love that they have these vegan chocolate snacks. So what I think I'm gonna do is, it looks like this corner over here is a little bit, you know, she needs some TLC over here. So let's place some of these chocolate pieces over here. Ooh, and these are good. I don't know if y'all have ever tried these before. Let me know in the comments if you've ever tried these. It's a really simple snack. I will say it's more of like an adult candy. This isn't something that like kids might like. I mean, if your kid has like an eclectic taste, or if your kid is used to eating like more healthier foods, then honestly they would probably like it. But I would say in general, this is more like an adult treat because of the texture, the flavor. Yeah, that's just my honest opinion though. I think, find your own opinion. Y'all see I'm just piling up this little chocolate over here on the side. That was actually really cute. All right, so I also have some pistachios, and I really enjoy using pistachios in my charcuterie because, well, they're green, and so they added another pop of color. So I'm gonna see, where am I missing some green? It looks like over here in this corner we could use a little bit of green. So let's fill that up over there. Beautiful. I love playing with color. Can y'all tell? I'm all about the color, the season, the flavor, the reason. Crackers, of course. Y'all wait until I brought them out. These crackers are good too. My mother-in-law's obsessed with these crackers. And Ace too, I'm not gonna lie. This is like their go-to cracker. So let's place some of these. Let's see, we're kind of running out of room as it goes. So let's place some of these just like this on here. Beautiful. Sometimes it's about finding ways to lay things down that looks a little more aesthetically pleasing. Or sometimes also, I love that y'all are seeing me do this because this is a perfect example. So you saw how I laid it out. Wasn't really fitting. Just wasn't hitting the vibe. So this is why I have little tools like this. Little gadgets and gizmos aplenty that can hold items, specifically tall items, and kind of give them that extra little elegance. And then you just place in your crackers. Yes, that was, I did that, y'all. I really was like, you know what, swerve. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna do it this way instead. All right, this is beautiful. This has just elevated the whole thing, added in that little bit of mystery, that little bit of intrigue. Oh, why are the crackers in there? Why are they breaking everywhere? Why are they falling apart? Why am I placing them in this position? I mean, I don't know. It just brings a whole little element of elegance, and I really like that. Let's mess around with some granola. This is 0 sugar granola. My husband tries to eat a very minimal amount of sugar. So we always like to try nice granola. He loves cereal. He's always been a big fan of cereal. And so we like to always see like, okay, like what's kind of like the new product that we can try that has, you know, good, wholesome plant-based ingredients and very low amounts of sugar. So I'm placing my granola over here. I originally was gonna do it by the pecans, but yet again, something to think about whenever you're making the charcuterie is playing around with those dynamics of colors. Those colors honestly were just too similar for me. And so I'm just gonna start filling out this space with my granola. This is so fun, y'all. I hope y'all are having fun doing this because honestly, it really is fun just kind of like playing around and letting your energy kind of flow. Now I do have some vegan meats. Normally, I actually don't eat this kind of product. So you know what? We're not gonna use it. I was going to, but then I was like, you know what? It wouldn't be authentic to who I am and like what I would actually serve. I'm not really big on vegan like cold cuts and things like that. But I am big on pineapple. So let's kind of see where this is gonna go. I think the pineapple is gonna rest in this area. So I'm gonna move these little baby bells over here. I'm just gonna start placing my pineapple like a sun or like a flower petals around my little bowl. That's actually a really good way to think about it, honestly. Kind of build around it in that space. And I like to start off with small pieces and kind of just fill it out. And the reason I'm adding in the fresh fruit is because, you know, you really want to have that pop of color whenever you're making a charcuterie board. You don't want it to be all browns and tans. You want it to look abundant, vibrant, fabulous. Let's see. There we go. Actually, my phone just let me know that one of my devices is on low power mode. So let me turn that. Let me see if I can turn that. Change that. Will she let me? No, that's okay. But we gonna get done before she shuts down, right, Facebook? Right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, so I think that's enough pineapple for now. Let's add in just one more piece right there. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. I think we're done with our cutting board. So now let's add in a little olives. These are spicy olives. Very delicious. I actually got these as a little snack. I love a salty snack. I'm gonna add these over here in this corner by our pineapple and by our nuts. There we go. Oh, this is looking so good. Oh, can y'all see this? Look at how we are creating this fabulousness right here. I mean, this is coming together amazingly. All right, so what ingredients have we not touched? We've used this, we've used that. Oh, we have our baby bells. Let's not forget our little baby bells over here. Well, now it seems like we're gonna be switching it up. Here, I'll put our baby bells right there. Kind of stack them up against. And we have this smaller space that we get to fill. All right, let's see what we're gonna put inside. Oh, I have some chocolate chips. What else? I also have a little more chocolate, some more crackers. Okay, I see the vision. All right, so I have some crackers here, and these are some delicious vegan crackers. And excuse me, yet again, we're gonna be playing around with that color dynamic. So I'm just stacking these over here, not close to my other whites, but a little bit farther away so that y'all can tell, oh, that's a different item. It's not like merging together. All right, so I got my crackers there. Now I got my chocolate chips. This is gonna be so cute, y'all. I'm really excited. I'm just gonna pour in a little bit of my chocolate over here in this corner. Kind of give it that fun, free, flowing, kind of like our other pistachios over there in the corner. Boom, beautiful. All right, y'all, we getting close. I'm excited. All right, then we have more chocolate. Let's see. What else can we add in there? Ooh, this is another place where grapes can come in handy. Just like that. Place those grapes right there. Perfect. And then it seems like, let's see, what kind of colors do I want here? This might be a pineapple moment. I'm feeling pineapple because you see how there's green, we got white, we got brown. Well, I've already used all those other colors in my other ingredients. So let's bring it back to the pineapple. Make sure everybody can get a bite. And let's just fill it up nice and tight over here on the sides. That way, every piece of our charcuterie board is completely covered. Beautiful. Y'all, look at this. Y'all see how he did that? I mean, guys, I'm gonna lift it up so y'all can see it. Y'all see this? That didn't take much effort. It did not. It really is not that complicated. It's just about playing around with different levels, different dynamics, and really, most importantly, playing around with different kinds of textures and colors. So I hope y'all enjoy. I'm definitely gonna have to take some photos, but before I do that, I'm gonna give myself a little bite of something that I know is right. I'm gonna get some of our little dip over here, and I might even put on a piece of cheese. Ooh, or an olive. Yes, why not? Cheers, my loves. With a little sweet, to balance it out. Y'all, oh wait, y'all, these is cotton candy grapes. I didn't know we had cotton candy grapes. Oh my goodness. This makes this so much better. I would say this would feed about like 10 people. Come on in, queen, you good. This would serve about 10 people at a party, an event, date night, but you can always pare it down or make it bigger, depending, or something I like to do. If you have a smaller cutting board, like this size or even like a little bit bigger, let's say it's not wooden, let's say it's not white, let's say it's not cute, cover it with a little piece of parchment paper, brown piece of parchment paper, and then build on that. If you don't want to buy parchment paper, I know a lot of craft stores will sell very inexpensive, or like a dollar store will sell very inexpensive like crafting paper. So you can just place that over a cutting board and build it out. This is so cute for a date night, girls night, guys night, whatever you gotta do. Mother's Day is coming up, y'all. I know also Easter is coming up, y'all. So if you do celebrate any of those holidays, honestly, this kind of situation is perfect for a party, for a celebration, or just for you, because I'm eating this today. I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna grab that. And what I love about it is we got protein in here. We got fresh fruit in here. We got spicy in here. We got salty, we got tangy. I love it. I'm also gonna have to get a pickle. Y'all, if you do enjoy this recipe and you want to see more recipes like this, you can go to my website, onegreatvegan.com. I actually do have a little cookbook on there, y'all, so go check it out. It's called Colorful Home Cooking with Gabrielle Reyes. And y'all, I'm excited for y'all to cook up something that is colorful, vibrant, and delicious, just like the charcuterie board. Do not forget, at the end of the day, no matter what comes your way, always remember to sing your song, do your dance, and speak your truth, my loves. I will see you all next one. Bye, y'all. Let's be blessed. Hey, let's be blessed. Let's